but in silence, there's praying for violence. The sounds that appear of a bittersweet timber. So far away, where you can exist. We're all beyond their answers fall, but here still some more. Oh, they seem so sorry, but bothered to harm me or cradle dead. Somewhere not living nor dead, but in truth or prophetic conviction, your soul they'll tear. For God you must lay bare. So far away, where you can't exist. We're all beyond their answers. say after the show. When I finally meet you, I would kind of see you. I think I'm falling in love. Foreclosures impending. It gets over my safety, significantly place me without company. And my sense of commitment, it'll kill these impurities. Oh, but they cannot save me from what this will do to me. Like this. Don't let it fall apart. Feel the poison as it rushes its way towards your heart. Can you feel it drowning me? Yeah. 'Cause I'm falling away as I follow Mercury unconsciously. Self-righteous when you're among naive, and you find soon enough that there's no such as picking thieves. And these souls of venom, they seek to destroy their hearts. Maybe you'll find your way back to the start, or it'll kill you.
Welcome to the Pop Off Podcast. I'm Derek.
And I'm Matt, and we're here with Hand of Reason.
I'm David, I play the bass.
I'm Michael, lead.
I'm Deco, I play the drums.
So we appreciate you guys coming out. This is another band that we've had the privilege of playing with several times. And right off the bat, I want to talk about the elephant in the room here is y'all look alike. We have a pair of brothers here.
Yeah.
Brother band, like Oasis, but without the yelling.
Drama.
That's great. A lot of people don't know this, but Derek and I are actually stepbrothers, so it's always good seeing other brothers playing together and doing music.
Yeah, it makes it really easy to work with one another and kind of anticipate what people are doing. We always tell people, because me and Matt are stepbrothers, that the movie Step Brothers with Will Ferrell, it's pretty much our life, because I have a beautiful singing voice and he plays the drums. And I'm sure you guys can relate, just like growing up. You know, brothers are all right, but sometimes they can be a pain in the ass, you know?
Oh, yeah, for a long time.
For the longest of times, it was pretty hot between me and my brother. We just did not like each other. And then we just kind of started getting over it growing up. And, you know, I started playing music. I wanted him in. It wasn't until, like, what was it, May 5th? 2011, Cody comes to the Showbox Soda and we're driving back home. He's like, "Yeah, that was pretty good. I could do that. I'll play bass. We'll make this happen." So that's kind of how we started.
That's awesome, and it's good to hear that you've been playing for 12 years, man. That's such a long time. Most of the people that we have on here are newer bands, so it's good to see that you guys have been, sticking at it for a while.
And anybody that's been in a band knows that the worst part about bands is the band mates. So you figure, you can work that stuff out. But what is pretty cool is playing with you, man, how they were able to bring you in. And, I like what you add to the drum part. How did you guys meet?
Funny enough, I met him through Craigslist, and I was at work, and I saw his ad, and I just called him at work. And it was kind of just that, where I said, "Can I come in to practice one day?" And he was like, "Sure." And took a few tries, but I think after a while, they just was like, "Yep, you're part of the band." It was kind of official at that point.
Hell yeah, man. You guys sound great together, too. So it's very good that you all met and that you're playing together. Now, we talked before. You guys recently moved down to Florida, right?
I did, at least. He was here for a couple of years, but then I had to finish some stuff up in Washington. Then I made my way down here.
All right.
To complete the band once again.
One more time.
What brought you guys down here? Just work or
So
sunny weather?
we have a mutual friend, and he was raised in New Mexico, and he's like, it's really cool. I'm going to come up to Washington and live up there for a while. My girlfriend wants to try to work for Starbucks. Ultimately, that part didn't pan out, but he was up there for 2 years, and as everybody in Washington will tell you, at least on the west side, it's just overcast. It's horrible weather. It's depressing year-round, and after 2 years, he's like, "I cannot stand it anymore. I'm going to go somewhere where there's sun. I'm going to Florida. And I think you should come too." And, you just get that feeling like, I don't know what or why, but I got to do this. It's just one of those things I got to do. So I packed up and moved to Florida.
Hell yeah, man.
That's cool. And, we from here, but that's a great thing about Florida is it draws people to it. And I'm always happy to see people come down here from all over the world. It's a great place to be, and it adds so much to the community, and, it keeps Florida always kind of alive. There's always something going on. I'm never worried about like Florida, becoming some ghost town, because someone will always come down here and enjoy the weather. So that's great. And we're glad to have you guys.
What do you guys think about the music scene down here in Tampa versus what you were dealing with in the Northwest?
Definitely a lot heavier on the covers out here. I mean, it's a hard game for original music, no matter where you go. But it's a lot heavier on the cover scene out here than it is in Washington, in my experience. But, we got some great bands out here and a lot of different styles. I think it's pretty cool. Each has its own, things that make it special. Both have big metal scenes, so I got to imagine, metal's getting big everywhere.
Seems like it.
It hasn't been a place I've gone that's not like, oh, yeah, we got these metal bands coming through. And it's just like, whoa.
I think some of that's due to that's where music's going. As far as music played with guitars and drums, like a classical way, if you're not doing a type of digital or rapping thing, I mean, that rock genre is really the one that continues to push the boundaries. And you see country and the alternative rock, but especially like as an entry level for young people. I think maybe that's why I enjoy it so much too. Just to watch people play instruments. It's so much more fun for me to see that than other things.
People playing on a recording.
yeah. I don't want to say, but yeah.
Well, I mean, look, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of art going into creating it. But when you're actually playing the instrument, there's something to be said about the performance. It's like they're up there doing it. It's not just hitting the play button and hearing it. Because I can hit a space bar on my keyboard and listen to whatever song I want. I can't come see them do it, generating it in the moment.
Yeah. Well, it definitely shows how y'all play together. You're really, you can tell you've been playing the songs for a while, but even the drumming, I mean, we were discussing about the dynamics, how I think there were some time signature changes, and I like there were parts you guys would drop out, and maybe one person would do stuff. So everybody's really listening to one another.
Yeah, it takes a great amount of dynamicism, I think, for a lot of the songs and how they're written. But, we want to take people places. With the music, so we got to change. So we have a lot of the hard stuff we played here, but we have a lot of soft stuff too that has its own ebbs and flows. And I just want to say something.
Now, have you guys always been Hand of Reason, or is that a more recent band name that you're going with, or is that like pretty much been what you've been calling yourselves for the past decade?
So we've been the Hand of Reason for the longest time, really. Originally, it was going to be Scaro, because it's kind of like a story part to it. So I was going to be like, the main character, Scaro, and he's going to do these things. And it just didn't feel right. I thought it was a nice name, but it just wasn't it, And so we made up the Hand of Reason, and we like to tell people it's the Hand of Reason, because if we abbreviate it, we want to be Thor. That's cool. If we take out the T, then we're just whore. And that's just appealing to some, but perhaps not all.
That's true, yeah. Rat 'em, Rage Against the Machine. That happens to you, man. You better make sure your abbreviation is something okay. Speaking of the music, though, you say take people on a journey? I mean, is there anything that stands out that you guys play? I know I have a couple of my favorites. That third song, I remember hearing that live, and that was an infectious groove there.
Yeah, you played 5 tracks for us, and the second track that you all played where you're kind of shifting the time signatures, like everything has like a big 3 feel, and then you're breaking it back into a 4, and you're kind of going back and forth. I really enjoyed that. It had like a waltzy kind of ska feel. It was interesting because I don't think I've seen you guys play that live, or at least last time I saw you guys. I don't remember that track.
Yeah, did we? I thought we would have. I know the last show we weren't
Beautiful
able to
Disaster?
get time. Calliope.
Calliope. No, I'm pretty sure when we were with them, we had to cut that one out.
Oh, did we?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I really
I like
enjoyed
that
track.
one.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, it takes like a kind of smooth waltzy feel that makes you kind of feel relaxed a little bit. I like to say a nice little sway kind of tune, and then it takes you into like the rock tune, and we're moving places with it. And all the tracks we played today are part of the story that I'm trying to build. We're working on a first double album, and that'll be a lot of fun. The first half of it's almost there. Eyes of Isaac, the last one, is going to be the last track on the second half. And then 33 Zekes and Poison for the Heart, Beautiful Disaster, they're going to be on the first half. Calliope is something else. I'm going to make a whole album out of that.
Okay. It is impressive. You guys do have a lot of tracks that are all quality songs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One thing I also appreciate, I just want to bring up, is we've got a lot of people that come on here, and it's an opportunity to like show off their fancy, expensive gear. Here's my new guitar I brought. I'm gonna go bring it on the podcast. I love that you're playing the same guitar that you've had for the last 10 years, and it really just proves like time on your instrument and like playing well is like far more important than like what you're playing on. And you guys sounded so good, and Derek's like, oh, it's a sweet Fender, and you're like, no, man, it's just a Squire, like it's it's a normal guitar. And I'm like, dude, these guys are getting it done with like starter guitars and sound fucking awesome. Like it was really impressive to see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You'll see it. What was it? It Might Get Loud with Jack White, and he's like, I think music should be difficult, and I think there's some interest there, but just knowing how to get the sound out of what you got is all you got. The people who work on the computers, they can fine tune the sound, but It's not a question of, oh, what would the perfect song be? It's like, what can you do with this?
I like watching you like press on the
That's
bridge
all
of the
you got.
guitar, like using it like you had a whammy bar, but like without having the bar, like getting that wah sound. I was like, man, this guy is like really putting some time with his instrument, is like very familiar with it, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, and because it's floating, you'll get, whenever I bend a string, it'll de-bend the other strings, so there's kind of a dance with it, like how much pressure I'm putting down and stuff, and it's going to affect the sound. And, you put the time into really learning your instrument, it'll pay off, because then you'll know what you're going to get when you try things.
Yeah, I can definitely appreciate music that you can play and music that you enjoy. Like, there's all kinds of music that I like, but there's only actually a small fraction of music that I can actually play. But you guys have some music out somewhere? Do you got, where can we find you? What's your social media? Hand of Reason, I assume?
Yeah, at The Hand of Reason, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the works. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you like listening to music, and if we're not, let us know and we'll fix that.
Okay. And then we should shout out, coming up on the 29th of October, we're playing together locally at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida. So
Be there.
if you've enjoyed what you saw today, come out and see us. Please support your local bands.
Yeah, we got Crimson Days. Yeah, I don't know if anybody who watches the podcast has heard of them.
That is right. Yeah, I forgot about them. So we're going to have a good old hoedown, a hootenanny there on the 29th. It would be great to see any fans, and if not, we're going to have fun rocking out.
Yeah, no matter what, we're going to have fun. So if you want a part of fun, sounds like a fun night.
Guys, thanks again for coming on the show. You sounded great. It was a pleasure working with you, and I can't wait till the 29th and get to play some live music with you guys. Hopefully we'll see some of y'all there.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Papa.
All right, thanks.